Hello, I'm Jonasz Rewiński and you're watching Military Mind. Armed conflicts, defense and security, land, sea and air. We've got you covered. Ukrainian air defense reportedly shot down 50 out of 80 strike drones launched by Russia, authorities in Kiev have said. Meanwhile, drone debris falling in the wake of a Russian air attack on Kiev damaged buildings, roads and several power lines in the city. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. Several drone strikes on the Ukrainian capital sparked a fire in a local park and set some grass ablaze on the bank of the Dnipro River from across the park. Now, Russian forces also attacked Ukraine's second-largest city, Kharkiv, and the surrounding region, wounding at least 5 people in the process, according to the regional governor. A Russian-guided bomb hit a supermarket in downtown Kharkiv, with 6 people wounded as a result. An earlier strike had hit a forested area of the city, he said. In the Kursk region, Russian troops have advanced on several sectors. Kremlin mail bloggers claimed that Russian forces advanced in fields north of Pogrebki and captured a windbreak east of Malaya Loknia. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces have reportedly engaged North Korean troops in Russia's Kursk region in the first known combat encounter involving these units, according to a Ukrainian Center for Countering Disinformation. On the Eastern Front, Russian forces have taken control of Vyshneviye in Ukraine's eastern Donetsk region as they pursue their advance towards the logistical center of Pokrovsk, its defense ministry claimed on Sunday. On the other hand, popular Ukrainian war blog Deep State acknowledged the loss of Vyshneviye and said Russian forces were moving in the direction of an adjacent village. This would be the third village they have captured in 2 days, according to the Russian state news agency. Russia yesterday claimed to have captured the villages of Kurakhove and Kvartitsne. So, of course, we have a very dangerous and very complicated situation there on the Ukrainian front lines. Now, we're moving on to the first video of the day. Apparently, the Russian rotation did not go quite as planned. During their shift change, the Russians were met with powerful fire from the Ukrainian artillery and pilots, who delivered precise strikes on their movement zones. Forced into a rapid retreat, the enemy had no choice but to abandon their positions. Ukrainian defenders continue to hold the front, give a strong response, reminding the adversary that every attempt at rotation will come at a steep cost. Now, in the video coming up, we have first-person footage showing a Russian soldier likely hitting a landmine. As he does so, he exclaims in pain, "All torn up, guys. My whole backside." This intense footage underscores the dangers faced by troops navigating mined areas, revealing the harsh reality of the battlefield. Viewer discretion is advised.
Механ 300, мехом 300, все в укрытие! Все в укрытие! Мехом 300, на подъезде. Блять! Быстрее бинты! Мехом 300. 300, пацаны, блядь! Всего потекло. Вся жопа, пацаны.
На что наехал?
На что не наехал, въебало. Пацаны, пармидол достаньте что-нибудь быстрее. Аккуратнее небо. Прилетело. Ждем эвакуации. Я 300. Блядь. Пацаны, быстрее, быстрее, быстрее. Пармидол найди, пожалуйста, ебать больно. Разгрузка, блядь, тоти разгрузка.
До конца.
Ебать, как больно.
Так, я смотрю.
Тише, ложитесь. Просто ложитесь.
Так, давай, заматывайся, скидываем здесь и поехали обратно. Что, дрон будет?
Че, въебывают?
Encountering a landmine is never pleasant, and obviously anti-personnel mines are deadly devices. But we must remember, if for a moment we think sympathetic towards the Russian troops there, that Russians from the very start of the war were using anti-personnel mines against civilians, often hiding hand grenades within children's toys. So, just a quick reminder when it comes to the use of landmines and other such explosive devices. Some countries use them in accordance with international law, others, like Russia, don't. Now, moving on to the next one. Drone operators from Ukraine's elite 12th Special Purpose Brigade Azov continue their highly effective strikes against Russian infantry near New York in the Toretsk direction. This front is notorious for relentless Russian assaults, with waves of infantry attempting to break through Ukrainian defenses. In response, Ukrainian drone pilots execute precise and coordinated attacks, dealing significant losses to the enemy. Recently released footage showcases the elimination of Russian troops from 3 angles simultaneously, underscoring the skill and coordination of Ukrainian forces there as they counter mass infantry tactics deployed by the enemy. And with this, we conclude this episode of Military Mind. Stay with us here on TVP World for more latest news and updates.